Hey, John Lee here. Are you ready for a little COVID pandemic relief? Welcome, 2021. We're so glad to get rid of 2020. Boy, that COVID-19 pandemic really fucked up 2020, didn't it? I mean, some good things happened. I had a baby girl. The Chiefs won the Super Bowl. And I'd like to tell you that the mother and I reconnected after we had the baby. But at least the Chiefs won the Super Bowl! I mean, after all, I always wanted an unplanned pregnancy that would bring financial burden and chaos to my life. Don't get me wrong, having a baby is the most beautiful and most precious thing in the world. Until you have to go back to work and actually get some sleep. When I came back from paternity leave. What? Paternity leave? Yeah, it's a thing now. I'd like to tell you that she slept through the night for the first year of her life. I knew there'd be some poopy diapers. I knew there'd be some sleepless nights. I'd like to tell you that I didn't lose my fucking mind. So let's recap what a piece of shit 2020 really was for a lot of people. We had riots and protests from New York to Los Angeles. I mean, who really knows if the COVID-19 pandemic is a thing or not a thing? I honestly can't think of a better way to divide the country. What I want to know is, how do 150 million people think that COVID isn't real, and 150 million other people think that it's not real? I'd like to tell you that our elected officials, our employers, and our fellow Americans were on board with putting safety as our number one priority. But at least we still have an economy. I'd like to tell you that this virus that's supposed to only last 2 to 3 weeks had been eliminated, had been conquered by the world, by America, before 2021. I'd like to say that a lot of people got their stimulus checks in this most uncertain time when millions of people were on unemployment and in dire need of some kind of hope and relief. I'd like to say that a lot of people got their second stimulus. But I changed banks. I had a legal name change. And I bought a house in 2020. I'd like to tell you that our great nation still stands on firm beliefs of freedom of speech. I'd like to tell you that Mitch McConnell does not sound like Jimmy Stewart. I'd like to tell you that 2020 just didn't fucking happen. I'd like to tell you that I quit smoking in 2020. I'd like to tell you that our country isn't as divided as it truly is. But at least Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl in 2020. If you don't make eye contact with me, expect the worst. As in, I received absolutely none of what you just said. Hey, I'm John Lee. If you like that, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We'll have more for you coming soon.